Welcome, sir.
Hello.
My first question is Tito's Organic Cool Face Wash. Is it sulfate free?
Yes, it is, of course, it is sulfate free, and the market language for that is mild face wash. It is mild face wash. And I have to explain you what is sulfate and what is sulfate free. Basically, sulfate is a counter ion. Normally, if you read the ingredients of any face wash, normal face wash, you will find that there is one ingredient mentioned, sodium lauryl sulfate or sodium lauryl ether sulfate. Both of these ingredients, they are related to sulfate. Now people, they are afraid of them. Why? Because it is said that they are a bit harsher than the mild surfactant. Sodium lauryl sulfate and sodium lauryl ether sulfate, both are surfactant only, but they are a bit harsher. This harshness of surfactant is counted in terms of Zen score. The Zen score of SLES and SLS is very high. Whereas in our product, we have used amino acid based surfactant to cleanse the face. Now to pinpoint the name, it is first is sodium cocaine glycinate and another is sodium sarcosinate. These are the two basic primary surfactant we have used. One more thing I would like to clarify, that there are some people who get confused with the initial of sodium. Sodium is a different ion than sulfate. Sodium is a common. Sodium chloride we eat with, it is common table salt, we call it as. That is not a danger part of it. The danger part, that is the harshness, comes from the lauryl sulfate or lauryl ether sulfate. So while reading the ingredient, you should be very careful. There are some people who just see the sodium and they run away from the product. That is not the correct diagnosis of the product. So in my opinion, apart from SLES, other ingredients, that is, amino acid based surfactant like sodium cocaine glycinate and sodium lauryl sarcosinate, they damage on much lesser scale than the lauryl ether sulfate. So we should go with sulfate free face wash only. Now everybody might be remembering that in our childhood, our parents used to put that milk cream on our face because it contains basically lactic acid. Milk contains lactic acid, and lactic acid is called as super moisturizer. So when you incorporate goat milk into the product, naturally your skin will get much more moisturized. And that is the basic use of goat milk. If you see the ingredient list of any product, you will find n number of ingredients. But each and every ingredient is important because when it is incorporated, it will definitely play its own role. Similar is the case with the goat milk. When we add goat milk, definitely it will give you that moisturizing effect. And you will also get, because of lactic acid, you will get brightening effect also. Now to identify the product, whether it is sulfate free or not, you have to go through the ingredient list. As I said, when you find sodium along with lauryl sulfate or lauryl ether sulfate or SLES or SLS, these are the ingredients. They are known as ingredients with sulfate. So better to avoid these ingredients. It is always better to avoid the ingredients. Why? What they exactly do? Let me explain you what happens. When you apply a face wash to your face, you will gently massage it. Any face wash, let it be sulfate free or with sulfate. Okay. Now, these surfactants, SLES or SLS or any mild surfactant, sulfate free, they have one tendency. They are also called as surfactant, that is emulsifier. They will emulsify the oil and dirt on your face. Now, this ingredients with sulfate, what they will do is, while emulsifying the dirt and oiliness on your face, they will bind to the proteins and lipids on your face, which are basically a natural protectant for our skin. And as I said, the harshness is measured in terms of Zen score. They sulfate-free surfactant with sulfate surfactant will bind to the maximum protein, maximum lipid, and when you rinse out, these lipids and proteins will also drain out. Whereas the sulfate-free surfactants, they will not bind, or we can say they will minimally bind to the proteins and lipids, keeping the moisture on the skin face in tight. Ginger oil is a natural antibacterial agent, and when it is combined with mint, the effect of that antibacterial effect will be intensified. Along with that, see, nowadays people are ready to pay for well-beingness, that is comfortable feel, they call it as. Okay. So when you apply this face wash, which contains ginger and mint, that is Tito's Organic Cool Face Wash, you will not only get antibacterial properties, you will also get a cool comfort, day-long freshness along with that. So that is a very good benefit we are achieving it from natural product. And that too, that ginger is CO2 extracted. It is not distillation process, neither cold press. It is CO2. CO2 is extraction process, which is called as supercritical process. Much highest advanced process as on today is CO2 extracted. In that, no water is added, no solvent is added, and only we pressurize the particular ingredient with CO2 gas, liquid CO2 gas, and under pressure we extract the oil. I have to explain a bit, the strategy normally formulator follow. As a formulator, I have access to n number of ingredients, whether it is with sulfate or sulfate free. Now, while selecting the basic ingredients, what I have observed is there are so many ingredients available actually, but we wanted mildest, and that too it should provide luxury. Now these two properties cannot be combined in a single ingredient. That is what I observed. Secondly, there are places where tap water is not available. So this face wash also should work in hard water also. So that was another point I have to consider. Now considering these 2 points, what I did is I combined, and I always believe in synergies. Because I believe that 1 is better than 2, or 2 is better than 1, and 3 is better than 2. So in line with that, what I did is I combined 2 basic ingredients which are needed. We call it as primary ingredients, namely sodium cocaine glycinate for luxurious foam, and sodium lauryl sarcosinate for foam at any situation, that is, let it be hard water or water it may be. So I combined these 2 ingredients as primary surfactant. See, now face wash or shampoo or any foaming product has a chassis. The chassis basically can be classified into 3 categories. One is primary surfactant, second is secondary surfactant, or we call it as foam booster, and third one is you call it refattening agent or whatever you add, perfume and so forth. Okay. Now as far as primary ingredient, as I explained you, sodium cocaine glycinate will give you foam with small dense bubbles. So you will feel the luxury of the foam. And to enhance that luxury and get cleans, even if you will well water or bore water, I use sodium lauryl sarcosinate. The basic property of sarcosinate is it can work at any pH. At any pH level and in any kind of water it works. If it is of any TDS, it will work. It will definitely cleanse your face. So as I explained, primary surfactant are sodium cocaine glycinate and sodium lauryl sarcosinate. Both of them, they are amino acid based surfactant which are mild in itself. Now, to make this face wash further milder, what I did is I have used secondary surfactant, namely cocoa amphoacetate and cocoa amido propyl butane. Again, I have done the same thing. I have used synergies. Cocoa amido propyl butane is a common surfactant. You will find it in any face wash. But to enhance the mildness of the product, I have partially replaced cocoa amido propyl butane with sodium cocoyl, sodium cocoacetate. Okay. Now both of them, when they combine together, they will make your product from mild to milder. Now further, again, I have made a provision for refattening agent. You will find one refattening agent, PG7 glyceryl cocoate. What it will do is, suppose in situation if anybody has sensitive face, sensitive skin, then in that case, this ingredient will take due care of that. That is called refatting agent. That is, it will not allow the protein and lipids to go out. Rather, it will cleansing will be definitely good with the surfactant, but with this sodium PG7 glyceryl cocoate, it will apply to your face in such a manner that minimum protein and minimum lipid should be carried away. So that will give you refattening activity, which in turn will moisturize your face. Now, apart from this, you will also observe one PG120 methyl glucose dioleate. This is a thickener. This is thickener. But in thickener, normal product, it contains PG6000 diastereate. Whereas I have used both of them. Again, the same thing, synergy I said. This is a very mild ingredient, naturally derived. So that is the benefit of this. And as I said, I explained you already some for refattening. I have used olive oil also. Olive oil, ester of olive oil. That is PG7 ester of olive oil. So all together, if you see, this will make our face wash from mild to mildest. So it is truly, in true sense, it is a gentle face wash. If you can read the ingredient, if you have patience to read the ingredient, you can compare the ingredients of other products also. You will find that this is the mildest face wash available in the market right now. And along with that, you should enjoy the cleansing of our face. So I have added that mint and ginger with some antibacterial properties also. This mint and ginger, it will give you intensified cooling along with antibacterial effect. So this face wash can be used by sensitive skin people as well as by acne prone skin also, because since it contains ginger and mint, it will give you antibacterial effect. Now of course, normal and dry skin, they are always welcome to use the face wash. There is absolutely no issue for that. So overall, if you see the chassis of the product, you will find that we have chosen very selective ingredients which are very good at their performance. Chelating, what are chelating agents? Chelating water, when you use water, especially bore water, they contains calcium, magnesium, so many ions in that, minerals we call it as. Now, these chelatants, sometimes if you take a water in a aluminium bowl, bore water, if you heat it, you will find a scum along with the periphery of the bowl. So that is calcium salt, which is precipitated, it will deposit it, it will be very hard to remove. So same thing can happen on the face also. So to avoid that, formulator normally use chelating agent. There are chelating agents which are synthetic, but here I have used sodium gluconate, which is a natural based chelating agent. Natural